Hey everyone, and welcome back to another album review. If I look tired, that's because I am, honestly. I'm gonna do an album review, then I'm gonna go do a workout, but yeah. Today I wanted to do the Eminem Revival album review. And we're just gonna go through all the albums real quick, just to show you on how many videos there are. I already have music to do, the rest I'd be done. On Friday, done. Did Kamikaze. We're doing a revival. Then we have the Marshall Mathers LP2, Recovery, Relapse Refill, Encore, the Eminem Show, the Marshall Mathers LP, the Slim Shady LP, Curtain Call, Bad Meets Evil, Hella Sequel, and then we have Eminem The Re-Up and the 8 Mile soundtrack. Those are the other two that I want to get. And then after that, we're going to go on to other albums. And the album I want to do right after Eminem is Juice WRLD. So yeah. But today, we're doing Revival. Now, first of all, let's go over like the cover art. This cover art, him face palming in front of the American flag. Here is the back of it. The songs we have on this track, on this album, is Walk on Water featuring Beyonce, Believe, Chloroseptic featuring Vicever, Untouchable, River featuring Ed Sheeran, Remind Me intro, Remind Me, Revival interlude, Like Homes featuring Alicia Keys, Bad Husband featuring X, Ambassador, Tragic Ending featuring Skylar Grey, Framed, No Words featuring Kaylina, Heat, Offended, Need Me featuring Pink, In Your Head, Castle and Rook. Exclusive producers Dr. Dre and Rick Rubin. I don't know why he did Rick Rubin, if I'm being completely honest. Again, we had the Marshall Mathers LP as Rick Rubin, but like all the other ones were always just Dr. Dre and then Rick Rubin. I don't know. And then it went and then it was Dr. Dre and Slim Shady, I guess, since it seemed weird to put him in. But yeah. So this is the album cover. Nothing too special. And then these pictures. There's not pictures in here. Well, I mean there is, just not many. Like we have the people who made it, like different color backgrounds. There's like the only real picture in there. The same color. And then we got the American flag. And then on the back we have them trying to. And then obviously if you pick up the CD, it has stuff behind it, but this one's not too special. So yeah. So on how we do album reviews, we go each and every single song. Rank them like by top 3, top 5, whatever, and then give an overall rating of the album review. First of all, before we start this was such a crapped on album. That's the reason he made Kamikaze, and honestly, I'm kind of thankful that it was kind of a shit on album, since we did get Kamikaze, because that is my favorite album that Eminem has ever made. But again, if he'd made like another 2-3 songs really good on this one, I don't think it would have got on that much. But with everyone finally, I think Eminem just finally had enough of everyone being like, oh, you're not as good as you used to be. Oh, you need to quit. He was just like, fuck it. I'm done. And he got mad and made Kamikaze. Walk on Water featuring Beyonce. This has to be one of the most hated songs on the album. On the album by everyone. And it's not even bad of an album track. I'm just going to say this right now. I do like Revival. I don't love it, but I do love it. It's not, obviously, his best one, but I'm not going to rank it super low, because this is a really good album. Walk on Water featuring Beyonce is a really, really good one. And I'm not really good, but like really good. So it was a 5-minute song, and I think everyone just hated really the Beyonce part. But I think the Beyonce part, Beyonce, not Beyonce, Beyonce, made it, the unique song that it is. And I've been doing this album reviews for like 15 minutes. I'm trying to lower them down to 10, so we're gonna have to kind of go quickly through these. There's not really much to talk about this song. Believe. This has to be one of his better songs on the album track. It was like, do you still believe in me? Didn't I give everything that I needed to make you see? I'll never forget if you turned your back on me now and walked out. I will never let you live it down. Do you still believe in me? But yeah. Next up, Floor Accepted. I know a lot of people actually didn't like this song. And a lot of people actually, and 2 Chainz, if you guys don't know 2 Chainz, he's one of the most famous rappers. 2 Chainz did like a remix, I guess you could say, on it. Yeah, it was a remix. And everyone liked that better than the Eminem one. I disagree a lot, but it is a good song. It's like, I met your float like Chloroseptics. Septic. It's a good song. I don't rate it like top 5 yet. Believe is in top 5, by the way. Untouchable. I hate this song. Like, if there is one song you ask me, what do I hate? What song do I hate the most by Eminem? This has to go near the top. I don't know why. And it does have a good message. And I'm not, saying like what he's talking about is bad. Because he was talking about how black people have been treated unfairly, Black Lives Matter. And he was like, I've been ashamed to feel like a white boy. And I agree on that. Like, Black lives do matter. And it has been embarrassing to be a white person because of how all these other people are treating black people when their lives matter just as much. Even though our skin color is different, they still matter. And someone made a good point. It was like, if you took a knife and cut us in the arm, like a little slice, we both bleed the same. That's a good example. Showing that black lives do matter. They're the exact same people, just different skin color. And I think it's ridiculous that we've been having to show that black lives matter forever now. Sorry. Some odd reason I always film when this clock goes off. I don't know why. It's just like a habit. But yeah. But I just don't like the song. So yeah. Not hating on Black Lives Matter, though. Black lives do a lot matter. Number 5 featuring Ed Sheeran. I feel like this was everyone's favorite on this album track. And I do agree, but I also disagree. I don't think it was the best song in this album track. It was good. Definitely goes in my top 5. But I just don't think it was really that good to get up there. That good. No, I don't think it was that good to get into number 5, into the first spot. It's definitely in my top 5 though. 6, Remind Me intro. Alright, I'm back. I'm sorry. I thought I heard a noise, but yeah. Remind Me intro. We're not gonna go over that. Remind Me. This is the. It was one of those remixes where it was he took the chorus of a song. He took like the song beat and the chorus, but made them his own lyrics, which I love. And I've been doing that with Eminem songs for a little bit now. I made 3 total songs. My first real one is next. I'm gonna try to lay off the Eminem ones, but obviously you'll get a few here and there. But my next song is going to be my original one, original lyrics, original beat, everything. So yeah. But Remind Me was like, I can't remember how it goes, but I don't want to rate it too high. I don't think it can go too high. It's outside of the top 5, but just like not in the top 5 yet. I don't think I've mutually gained the respect for that. Revival interludes. If you play the beat of it, a lot of YouTubers like used to use this a lot. I don't know why, they just did, and I find it kind of weird that they did. I mean, it is a good beat, but yeah. Next up, Like Home featuring Legacy. He's automatically going into my top 3. This is such a good song. Eliza Keith made it better with her chorus. But this song is just so good. I don't know how you can't have it in your top 3. It was talking about Trump and how he going on Twitter and releasing all of his hate. This whole album, I guess, was basically on America. And this song was just talking about Donald Trump, and I'm not trying to make enemies here, but I am not a Trump supporter. Obviously, you can support Trump for you. Your opinions are your opinions, not mine. And I'm not trying to get mad at anyone for saying, why are you a Trump supporter? I'm just saying, I'm not a personal Trump supporter, but I don't want to mutually respect. I want us to have a mutual respect for each other. Just since, even though we don't have the same opinions. But yeah. And then Elijah Keith was like, there's no place like home. It was like, begin, oh, begin. Here's to the land that made me and made me who I am, Here to the land that made me. There's no father only place that really knows me. From the cracks in the road that drove me, there's no place like home. Good song, good song. Bad Husband. It goes, you could be a good father, but a bad husband. You could be a good dad, a good priest, but a bad husband, something like that. I'm not rating it in my top 5. So, Tragic Ending featuring Skylar Grey. This has been Skylar Grey has been so many tracks. It's kind of overwhelming at this point on the fact that they're still going. He still has tracks on them, and it's fine because like he has it with many people, like Royce da 5'9". He has Royce da 5'9" on a lot of songs, even more than Skylar Grey. But I just feel like people don't really like Skylar Grey that much. And again, their opinion, but I personally actually like Skylar Grey. Now I don't like her songs, I just like the songs that she has with Eminem, but, you know. But it's not gonna go in my top 5. Framed. This was one of the more funnier ones to me, and it is like top 6 for sure. Like, not top 5. I don't think it's gained that much, of a privilege to be up there, but it is a good song, I will admit. Like, I would add this to my playlist. He was like, I think I've been framed. I know this might look bloody, but he says something, but he was just talking about, like, people are framing him for murders and stuff, thinking he's in, like, an asylum, I'm pretty sure. So, and he escaped, he got in the house. Yeah, it's funny. Now Where's Fast featuring Kiana. This is hard. I love this song too. I think we might have to remove River, because I listen to River so much. I don't really listen to it that much now. So we're gonna move from River to top 6. We'll move Frame to top 7, River top 6. Top 5 is gonna be Believe, and top 4 is going to be Nowhere's Fast. This has such a good chorus. Again, I think the chorus really made this on top of. I don't think I was over-exaggerating the first time I heard this. I was like, oh my god, this is the best song in this album. Best song he actually ever made. It's not that good, but it is a really good chorus. It was like, I feel sorry for this beat. Sympathy paying for that break. This road is taking me back. And then the chorus is like, we're like ashes blowing in the air. I was on fire, but we don't care. Yeah. Wasted you, always gonna pull. We're never looking back, and we're never getting old. And the sky's all black, so we're not getting old. Fuck doing what you're told. We're going nowhere fast. Yeah. Number 14, Heat. This is one of the forgettable ones. I'm not gonna lie. There's like 2 really, really forgettable ones, and I'm pretty sure this has to be one of them. Heat. I don't even remember the lyrics. I don't remember any of it, so I'm not gonna comment on it. Offended. This is technically the fast song for the album. He tends to have a fast song for each album ever since like Rap God. Because Marshmallow got B2, we had Rap God. This is Offended. Kamikaze was Lucky You. The Godzilla was for Music to be Murdered by. And Nat was for Music to be Murdered by Side B. But yeah, and the fast part goes like but I'm writing. But I think about it, then I'm in red because I just figured out that if I was paid, it's time to put the pen on the page, be minimum wage. But to the bed in my head, and if 100 for the butter, but all I wanted to be the one that they were scared of, but I'll never get the credit for this. What I put up in a pen, and then when I put me on the pedestal, figured I was ever this incredible. I bet the better go harder because I'm never getting another motherfucking opportunity again. I can't remember the lyrics, but it was fast. Need Me featuring Pink. Again, I don't remember this song. This is the other forgettable song, and I just can't remember it. So we're not gonna comment. In Your Head, again, another one of them. He took the beat and made him his own lyrics. It was like, because remember, it was like, in your head, zombie, 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 what's in your head? In your head, zombie, 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 I'm packing as much shit in the car as I can fit in the. It was a top. It goes not top 5, but high. All right, coming in at my second favorite song in this whole album, Castle. I don't even know where to start with this song. Good beat, good lyrics. It was basically talking about his daughter Haley through this whole song. He was like, you'll be coming out of mom's stomach soon. I better do something quick if I'm gonna be able to support you. He's like, as long as you're healthy, that's all that matters at the time being. But obviously, soon you will be. I'ma take it as his music kills me. Let's see if I can take it with this music. Sorry for Chase's illusion. Sorry for sloppy rising. I guess my sound is sloppy. Please excuse me. Dad's a little nervous, but at the same time excited if I use this. And then the end of the third verse was like, I don't want it. I put out this last album, then I'm done with it. 100% finished, fed up with it. I'm hanging it up. Fuck it. Excuse the cursing, baby. But just know I'm a good person, though they portray me as cold. And the things to worsen. Don't think this letter I wrote as a goodbye note, because your dad's at the end of this rope. And anyway, sweetie, I gotta go. I'm getting sleepy. Love Dad. I don't know. And then he falls. And then that continues into the last song of the album and the best song in this album. Road is he wakes up in a hospital and was like, obviously these last 2 songs are talking about his 2008 overdose. If you guys didn't know, Eminem had a trouble with drugs, and in 2008 he overdosed. I think it was 2007 or 8. And it was hard because they said they were doing the 8 Mile movie. He was making an album. I think he was making 2 albums or something, and he just like couldn't get enough sleep, so he was just taking pills to stay awake. And he just started taking drugs, I guess, and then it just got to the point where it was so bad that he overdosed and he almost died. They said if he didn't get to the doctors 2 hours later, he would have been gone. And I'm super, super thankful that he's here. He has the best music. He is the best rapper by far. One of the best rappers, and I'm just happy he's here. But a Rose, he was like, I'm rewinding time like a tape for every pill or Percocet that I ate. Cut down on the volume. I'd have heard everything, but that's the turn is so definite. Wait, they got me all hooked up to some machine. I love you being, and I want you to know I was struggling. And the thing that I like about songs is that they can go in choruses or no choruses. This was like a 4-minute no chorus song, and I love when Eminem does no chorus song. It's just a continuation of one whole verse. And Castle and the Rose were a connecting story. But the main part about A Rose that I think was the coolest is that near the end of the song, it was like, if I could rewind time, look at tape. It's like, but to rewrite a mistake, I must rewind this tape. And then it was like, I don't want it. I put out this last album, then I'm done with it. 100% finished, fed up with it, hanging it up. Excuse the cursing, baby. And then he changed up that part, which was the part in Castle. I thought that was super, super cool. This video is getting kind of long, so yeah. Overall album review on Revival. I gotta give this like a solid 7.5 to an 8, honestly. This has to be one of the better ones, not the best, but one of the better ones for sure. Me personally, I kind of like the new Eminem. I do like old Eminem too, just depending on I like Slim Shady, Marshall Mathers, LP, Eminem, the Eminem Show, Encore. But if it comes to like Relapse Refill, that was like not really that good. It was like, yeah, 7.5, possibly an 8. Really good album track. So yeah, in the middle of the either in the middle of the week or next Saturday, we'll be doing the Marshall Mathers LP2. But yeah, if you guys enjoy, make sure you hit that like button, go down, hit subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss a single video. If you guys haven't already heard, I released a song, Feeling, that's out now. I'll put that in the description below, but yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.